everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge of Friends. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and that has been the classes your 93rd class of the sessions here. So today we're gonna start with, and in quantitative aptitude we have to go ahead with that has been the arithmetical ability. In arithmetical ability we had done operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of number, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, thirds and indices, and percentage. And that has been the 11th topic we have to cover up is your profit and loss. In profit and loss as well we had done your 46th class questions of the sessions here, and today we're gonna start with your 47th question of the session. So here we're gonna start with, but before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So here we go ahead. The question of the session, the first question of the session we have here, that Saransh purchased 120 reams of paper at rupees 80 per ream. He spent it 200 on transportation, paid octroi at the rate of 40 paisa per ream, and paid rupees 72 to the coolie. If he wants to have a gain of 8%, what must be the selling price per reams here? And that the options we have here for the same is rupees 86, 87.48, rupees 89 and rupees 90. So we go ahead for the same here. Saransh purchased 120 reams of paper at rupees 80 per ream. He spent rupees 280 on transportation, paid octroi at the rate of 40 paise per ream, and paid rupees 72 to the coolie. If he wants to have a gain of 8%, what must be selling price per ream? So that options, as I told you, 86, 40, that is 86, 87.48, 80 and your 90 here. So we go ahead for the same, and that what we'll be finding it out. So with the total investment, so total investment equals to rupees 120 into 80 plus 280 plus 40 upon 100 into 120 plus 72. So that has been equals to rupees 9600 plus 280 plus 48 plus 72, which is equals to rupees 10,000 that we have. So SP of 120 reams equals to 108% of rupees 10,000, which is equals to rupees 10,800. So SP per ream equals to rupees 10,800 upon 120. 0 being cancelled by 0. Then further it will be cancelled out, like 2 6 are 12 and 2 5 are 10, 2 4 are 8 and 0. Then 2 3 are that is mean we can say the 6 ones are 6, 6 9s are 54 and 0. So we'll get rupees 90. That will be having as an answer here. Now we go ahead for the next question, that is being the 48th question of the session here, and that what we even have to discuss here. The 48th question we have here. The question is, a person bought 20 liters of milk at the rate of rupees 8 per liter. He got it churned after spending rupees 10 and 5 kg of cream, and 20 liters of toned milk were obtained, and if he sold the cream at rupees 30 per kg and toned milk at rupees 4 per liter, his profit in the transactions is, that has been options we have is 25%, 35.3%, 37.5% and 42.5% here, and that will go ahead. So here we go. So that has been the 40 in that has been 8 question of the session. The question is, a person bought 20 liters of milk at the rate of rupees 8 per liter. He got it churned after spending rupees 10 and 5 kg of cream and 20 liters of toned milk were obtained. If he sold the milk if he sold the cream at rupees 30 per kg and toned milk at rupees 4 per liter, his profit in the his profit in the transaction is, so options as I told you, 25%, 35.3%, 37.5%, 42.5% here, and that we go ahead. So for the investment here, equals to rupees 20 into 8 plus 10 equals to rupees 170. So receipt equals to rupees 30 into 5 plus 20 into 4 equals to rupees 230. Gain percent is equals to 60 upon 170 into 100%, which is equals to 35.29%, that is equals to 35.3% here. Now we go ahead for the that we'll discuss the another question, which has been the 49th question of the sessions here, and which has been of course important one. So here we go ahead. The question of the sessions is: Jacob bought a scooter for a certain sum of money. He spent 10% of the cost on the repairs and sold the scooter for the profit of rupees 1100. How much did he spend on repairs if he made a profit of 20%? That has been asked in your assistant grade question paper, and the options we have 400, 440, 500 and 550. So we go ahead for the same, which has been the 49th question here. So 49th question we have here, that has been: Jacob bought a scooter for certain sum of money. He spent 10% of the cost on repairs and sold the scooter for a profit of rupees 1100. How much did he spend on repairs if he made a profit of 20%? So that has been asked in assistant grade question paper, and the options as I told you, 400, 440, 500 and 550. So we go ahead for the same here. Let the CP be rupees X. Let the CP be X, that has been rupees X. Then 20% of X is equals to 1100, that has been equals to 20 upon 100 X, that has been into X, okay, which is equals to 1100, and X is equals to 5500, that is 5500. So CP is equals to rupees 5500, and expenditure on repair equals to 10%. Actual price equals to rupees 100 upon 110 into 5500 here. So 11 ones are 11 and 0, which is 11 tens are 110, 11 fives are 55 and 0 0. Then 10 ones are 10 and 10 fives are 50 and then 0. So it is 100 and into 5, okay, 50. So 150, that has been the 5000. So 5000 rupees here. And now expenditure on a repair, we find it out. Expenditure on a repair equals to rupees 5500 minus 5000. so it will give you rupees 500 that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next question. That is what we have to talk about it. And the another question is, a manufacturer undertakes to supply 2000 pieces of a particular component at the rupees 25 per piece. According to his estimate, even if 5% fails to pass the quality test, then he will make a profit of 25%. However, as it turned out, 50% of the components were rejected. What is the loss to the manufacturer? That has been asked in math examination paper, on which has been important one. The options we have for the same is 12,000 rupees, 36, 13,000 rupees, 14,000 and rupees 15,000. So we go ahead here, and that has been the 50th question. We have completed your half century here. And the question is, a manufacturer undertakes to supply 2000 pieces of particular component at rupees 25 per piece. According to his estimate, even if 5% fails to pass the quality test, then he will make a profit of 25%. However, as it turned out, 50% of the component were rejected. What is the loss to the manufacturer? That has been asked in math examination paper. So we go ahead for the same, and the options as I told you, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000 and 15,000. So we go ahead for the same. Total costs incurred equals to rupees 100 upon 125 into 25 into 95% of 2000, which is equals to rupees 100 upon 125 into 25 into 1900, and that is being equals to rupees that we have is rupees 38,000. Now for the loss to the manufacturer, we'll find it out. So loss to the manufacturer equals to rupees 38,000 minus 25 into 1000, which is equals to rupees 13,000 that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next question. That has been the 51st question of the session, and that has been important one. The 51st question here we have. So the question is, a trader buys a chair for rupees 600 and sells it for rupees 765 at a credit of 4 month, reckoning money worth 6% per annum. His gain percent is, options we have 20%, 22 1 by 2%, 25%, and 27 1 by 2% here. So we go ahead for the same. A trader buys a chair for rupees 600 and sells it for rupees 765 at a credit of 4 months, reckoning money worth 6% per annum. His gain percent is, okay, that's what we have to find it out. We'll go ahead for the same. So CP is equals to rupees 600 plus 600 into 6 into 4 upon 100 into 12, which is equals to rupees 612. So gain equals to rupees 765 minus 612, that is being equals to rupees 153. So gain percent equals to 153 upon 612 into 100%, that is equals to 25% here, that we have as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next. We'll talk about it, which has been another important question, and that the question we have is your 52th question of the sessions here. The question we have here is that when a plot is sold for rupees 18,700, the owner loses 15%. At what price must the plot be sold in order to gain 15% here? So for the same, and that has been asked in AAO examination paper, options we have rupees 21,000, rupees 22,500, rupees 25,300, and rupees 25,800. And that what we have to talk about it. Let's find it out. That has been the 52th question here. So the question we have, when a plot is sold for rupees 18,700, the owner loses 15%. At what price must the plot be sold? In order to gain 15%, which has been asked in AAO exam. So we go ahead to find it out. That we have here 85:1, 18,700 equals to 115 ratio x, or x is equals to 18,700 into 115 upon 85, that is B, equals to 25,300. Hence SB is equals to rupees 25,300. That we have as an answer here. Now we go ahead for the next question that we have to talk about it. That what we have given to talk about it here as well, and that has been the important one. So the question we have: a fruit seller sells mangoes at the rate of rupees 9 per kg and thereby losses 20%. At what price per kg he should have sold them to make a profit of 5%? That has been asked in RRB examination paper, and that has been important one, of course, and that what we have to go ahead. So here we go ahead for the same. And so here we're gonna end up with, and we'll start discussing about the rest of the question in the next coming classes, and that will be important, and that has been the 53rd question of the sessions as well, and that has been the class of 94th. We'll discuss that from a fruit seller, and here we can end up with. Other than this, in quantitative aptitude, we had done many of the subjects related to it, like that we had done your sociology and software engineering. We had done your chemistry, where in that we had done your unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, as well as with your conversions, logarithms, and we had done ER diagram. We are dealing with English vocabulary. We are dealing with that we had done reasoning. In that we had done verbal reasoning, general mental ability, and the logic reasoning. And in non-verbal reasoning, we had done your series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, figure formation analysis, and practice questions that we had done. In terms of quantitative aptitude, that has been divided into two. We are dealing with CPNSC as well, where we had started with unit 1. In terms of quantitative aptitude, we had done started with arithmetical ability, in that we had done your operations on numbers, and your estimate and LCM of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, sorts and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on drain, boards and streams, allegations or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clocks, stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability, root discount, bankers discount, height and distance, odd man odd series. In data interpretation, we have to cover up the tabulations, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs as well. So here we're gonna end up here, and this is a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on a comment box, and stay tuned with us. As you had supported till the date, you can just support us further as well, and whatever you required of, whatever the videos, whatever the topics you were required of, you can just tell me in the comment section. We will be surely help you out. And it's a huge request to all the viewers and the subscribers to please go ahead with videos that we are uploading it, and so that it can be helpful for you all. And please share those videos to your friends and colleagues, so that they will get to know about the videos, and they will also get some knowledge what they required of, related to the competition or related to the exam that we are dealing with. So here we're gonna end up with. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on a comment box. Thank you.